What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a gameplay with one of the 2K20 goats. One of the 2K20 goats, and this card is completely free. If you are high enough in season progress, he is completely free. So, to get me 28,100 XP to get to level 28. Is it difficult to get to that right now? Yes, it is. But I am telling you, you will very easily get to level 28 by the end of the season by just playing the game. Like, I got, in like the previous season, I think I played like 12 unlimited games, and I got Baron Davis. That's literally all I did. And I played some TTO. It was all I did in season 3, and I think I got to like level 31, I think. And I got the level, I did. I got the level 30 Ascension board. So, like, you don't have to play the game too much. If you spend even 3 or 4 days just grinding out a few of the games, even if you don't buy any of the players, trust me, like, from just gradually working up your team, like just buying a few of the cheap guys and just using them a little bit in game. Maybe that's because I use a bunch of players without even looking at these goals. I just like to use a lot of players. It should be quite easy to get to level 28. But for level 28, you are getting Mr. Better Than Galaxy Opal Kobe, Nick Batum Diamond card. If you guys don't know, there was like a thing on the channel because I'm going to say this right now. I fully believe I was right about that Opal Go Kobe. Like, a lot of people liked him because he was Kobe, and that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Like, if you want to use Kobe because he's Kobe, that's the reason why Kobe's 500k when in reality he's worth about 200k in 2K21. Like, that is perfectly fine. If you enjoy that, go for it. But like, Opal Go Kobe last year had a weird hitch in his jumper. He had a horrible hezzy. He had horrible defensive sigs. Like, he had a lot of bad things about him. And when I was making my best team, because at the time I used to play a switch everything defense, so I needed basically all my players to be able to guard our team centers. So Nick Batum could play the 2, and he's 6'9" with a long wingspan. So I was like, you know what? For my play style, because I don't use my 2 guards for anything except except hitting wide open jumpers, I was like, Batum for me is better. And everyone, I think I got dislike bombed because I said I would rather have this Batum card than Kobe. Not that I argued that he was better than Kobe, although as time went on, I think most people actually would argue that it was a very close one. But that's where the Nick Batum meme on this channel comes from. But Nick Batum last year was so nice. And this year, especially if you are on next gen with the way he moves, you got a gem on your hands. You've got a gem on your hands if you get this card. So he's got 29 gold, 3 Hall of Fame badges. Catch and shoot, needle threader, relay passer, as well as corner specialist, difficult shots, fearless finisher, acrobat, teardropper, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, interceptor, intimidator. He's got quick first step as well, unblockable, everything except range extender. And I think you can put range on him, can't you? He's got circus 3s, you have deep 3s? Yeah, you can put range on him. If you really want to put range on him, you can, although let's have a look at what price range is. I definitely do not suggest it. Like, I never suggest badging up any player. Like, I don't ever suggest badging up. Where's deep 3s? Okay, there we go. Like, range extenders, 27 for bronze, 30. Oh, there's so many of them. I throw you a 75k to range them up. At most. I don't know, 15k each. Probably about 45k. It's the cheapest it's been in a long time to range a card up. It's the cheapest it's been in a long time. But still not worth it. Still not worth ranging a card up. But Nick Batum, incredible even without it. Especially because all you have to do to not need range extender on a wing is just play 21 delay. Your players hug the 3-point line anyway, and range extender isn't really needed. Definitely needed on a point guard, not necessarily needed on a wing right now. He's got an 84 3 ball, 84 mid range, 85 3, 80 driving dunk, obviously 6'9". I wish he could play the 2 like last year, but unfortunately he can't. 86 ball handle, 88 perimeter defense, decent steal rating, good enough that he'll play lanes if you manually do it. And he's got a block rating of 70, which is not bad. Good enough interior defense, really solid speed to ball acceleration of 87, and 90 lateral quickness, which at 6'9" is really nice. He's also got not great on ball steal tendency, but good pass interception. So overall, a pretty nice card. Let's just have a look at what he is like in freestyle. You do not realize how good the instant load times are until you try to go back to current gen. But like, he's got 4 hot zones around the 3-point line, and one thing you probably will know straight away, base 40. And if you don't know, there's about 10 cards in this game that have base, not 10, there's like probably 15, 20 cards in this game that have base 40, and I'm really struggling with his release right now, but it's cash. It is cash. It's Bruce Bowen, Detlef Schrempf, Boris Diaw, There's so many more that I can't think of. Bars Diaw's a Batum clone, by the way. He's the exact same dribbling sigs and jump shot as Bars Diaw. But like, let's have a look at this guy, the way he dribbles. One thing, people really are underestimating the behind the back. People are really underestimating the still just what the Pro 3 behind the back can do. Just the way he moves, like, I just love all of his movement on this gen. Just the way he can get into the lane. Like, this shot is one of the most OP shots in the game. No one takes it. Like, if you're coming off a pick and roll, like if you've got a screen set in middle, Pro 3 behind the back, get into this range right here, most of the time you're being left wide open for that mid-range. Because it's almost certain when you're coming off a pick and roll that you're either hunting for 3 or you are looking for the lob. So a lot of the time you can get to this spot right here. A lot of the time the defense will be playing like on your sides or behind you, and you can get to this spot and hit some 3s. Hopefully I'll be able to show that a little bit in the TTO gameplay. But like, he's a really nice dunker, got elite length. He's not going to get too many contacts, but he's got all right dunk animations. They're basic, which is good. Obviously, he's not going to get Showtime, and this is current gen. This is next gen, so like Showtime doesn't even matter. Showtime becomes posterizer as well, so it's not even the most important badge in the world. And yeah, just his movement is elite. Like, I think tall players in this next gen just dribble better. Am I the only one who feels that tall players dribble better? They just feel like they move better than smaller players. Fade away, green light. The fades definitely need to be nerfed on this gen. They're a little bit too easy. It is fun, but they are a little bit too easy and need to be nerfed a bit. But still, just the way he moves, he is one of my... I'm not even going to say one of my favorite cards, but he's one of those cards that for me is just going to go under the radar. And if I get him in my squad, he's a guy that I will use quite a bit. I probably will use him in my squad. He's a guy that's more than usable in game. And if you're a fan of Nick Batum, if you're French, if you're a Blazers fan, if you were a fan of him when he was playing on the Hornets, I don't know if there were many of them because he got paid, and he wasn't doing great. But yeah, just a card that I really, really like. So anyway, now it's going 3. And that's a bad release. Now let's get on to the game. So I'm just happy that Batum's still Batum. Like, I can't lie. Like, a lot of people were saying that this card wasn't great because he didn't come with range extender. I am just happy that Batum is Batum. Let me throw him in at small forward. Huge shout out to Stunna4, by the way, for getting this card here. His account is incredible. A really good guy as well. Huge thank you to him. He's been a massive, massive help to the channel. Like, over the last few years, he's helped me get so many videos out because, like, with the amount of time in the day I spend making on videos, it's not really possible for me to grind the account like I would maybe hope to. But huge shout out to him, and huge shout out to everybody else in general for letting me use accounts for this channel. Like, it's allowing me to get gameplays out, it's allowing me to create content, and it's a massive, massive help. So huge thank you to everyone over the years, anyone who's even offered for an account. Huge thank you. All right, Robert Covington. Robert Covington is not bad either. Can't lie, Roko's not bad, but he is, in my opinion, the 3rd best of these rewards. Oh, behind the back. We got some space. We got some space. He drew 2 of them. He drew 2 of the defenders. A wide open PG. Green. Let's go. Behind the back again. Drawn 2 defenders. Steal. Walking back out. Oh, that's open. That's wide open. We shoot it slightly. But it's good by Nick Batum. Let's go. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. We're good. Nearly another steal right there. And that is another steal by Anthony Davis. Oh, we went by him. We went by him. Right to the basket. Nice layup there by Nick Batum. And that was by Roko, who's a pretty good defender. Is he still there? Is he going to give it to Roko? Okay, don't give him space. It's a good shot. Yeah, it's a fade. That's my fault. Again, fades are guardable. All you have to do is get a hand up on a fade, especially if he's using the button. Mid-range. Oh, he actually guarded the midi. Thought he was going to leave him wide open. Because that's what most people do in that scenario. Wait, that's Thon Maker. Hit him behind the back. Did not trigger an animation I wanted to. Should have him to the basket here. Good shot by Nick Batum from the elbow. Let's go. Kind of wanted a layup, but when you're in that scenario, it's still a pretty good look. Out of bounds. Let's go. Good defense there by off-balling Paul George. And he's gone. Let's go and play another game right here. Nick Batum did well there. Steal. A nice white 3-pointer. Good job. He got a nice layup as well as that. Got into the basket at a quite decent rate. Or, well, in a quite decent way when he kind of hop-stepped in by Robert Covington. But, yeah, I'm just probably going to be a bigger fan of this card than most people. Again, could be a big reason for that. Could be because I'm on next gen. And cards just feel better on this gen. Like, every card feels like they can do something. Which I know some people don't like. Like, that is a big reason why people hate next gen. And it's that exact thing that I love it. Like, some people find that with the fact that you can use almost every single card in the game on next gen and be good with them, people find that a huge negative because they feel like, oh, it kind of lowers the skill gap because people that aren't quite as good at the game can have success with, like, not using the best cards. But I'm, like, completely on the opposite side of the spectrum. I love the fact that you don't have to use the best cards in the game to be successful. I love the fact that obviously the best cards in the game are going to give you an advantage, but they're not the difference most of the time. If you are the better player, you're going to win on next gen, but on current gen, that's not necessarily the case. Like, if you're using a bunch of Ruby cards and lower against a guy using the best team in the game, you do not stand a chance on current gen. But on next gen, you do stand a chance. Even though you're at a disadvantage, you do stand a chance. Like, look, we're playing against Opal Jimmy Butler. Batum right to the basket and makes the layup. I wish he'd gone for the dunk right there. I reckon his tendencies probably aren't the best. Like, apart from Wayne Embry, this is almost as good a squad as you can get. Just on-ball this. Pinch. Just don't let him fade. Is that what he's looking to do? Just need to see what he's looking to do. If he's looking to fade, I'm going to have the on-ball. Yeah, he's looking to fade. No, he went to the basket. Good job. Good job there. I completely misread that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Pro 3. Oh, people have kind of forgot about Pro 3. People have really forgot about the Pro 3 behind the back. Like, yeah, it's not as good as it was last year, but it's still a pretty nice animation to lob it. Oh, let's go, Nick Batum. I've accidentally hit L1 a few times right there and was worried he was going to do something dumb, but that was all right. Protect the basket, AD. Oh, big block, Anthony Davis. Nope. Thought he was going to switch there. That's wide open. And that's green from Nick Batum. Ah, it's a long two. It's fine, we can live with it. Is he going to go to Butler? Oh, he should have shot that. We're there. We're waiting. Ah, should have been a steal. That's just not good by him. Whatever he's doing now is not a good... has not been a good possession. He scored from it. Was not a good possession. That was just bad defense by me. I think I dragged Nick Batum off the court rather than play good defense. I don't think he's going to guard the mid-range if we can come off the screen. He's not. He's left me open. That is the exact shot that I was saying. Is that most people expect you to either drive to the basket or kick. And he dropped back with Wade, which covered both of them, which was covering the basket. That pull-up from a mid-range shot off a screen in next gen is so OP and nobody expects it. Oh, on the break. Ah, it's my fault. It's a much bigger contest than I thought it was going to be. Great steal. Get it to him. Get it to him, Pro 3. Let's go. And the dunk right there. Again, the comp guys aren't going deep hash anymore, so people think the Pro 3 is pointless? Nah, it is good. Like, it is. Like, these dribble sigs matter. They matter. They don't matter as much as they did on 2K20. I will say that because most people can dribble in this gen. But they matter. It's wide open. Green that, please. Or hit the white. Unlucky. Tonight. Oh, I thought we were going to get that lane. It's unlucky. We weren't quite far enough there. Alright, let's get it to Batum. He's way out of position here. He's way out of position. If he tries to help, I'm going to Pro 3 him. Let's go, Pro 3. Like, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Just because competitive current gen has become dribble glitching does not mean that the 2K20 OP dribble moves of Pro 3 behind the back, Pro 2 cross, Pro 8 cross are still not very, very nice. Oh. We're way out of position here. Okay, we're good. See what he wants to do here. Ah, it's a boost. Easy dunk. Let's go. And I haven't even tried... I'll try to boost him next possession. I'm not good at the next gen boost. But the next gen boost is nothing like the current gen boost. Like, it's... You have to go into a weird animation. Great defense there by Batum. Like, next gen boost, you got to go into a weird animation before anything happens. It's off, surely. What? That went in? It's fine. Alright, let's get your stamina up. Get your stamina up. And let's go for the next gen boost. There we go, we got it. But still, like, you have to step backwards to go into a next gen boost. Like, it's like nowhere near as OP as current gen. Because it's very obvious when someone's doing it. Like, you see them into a step back. So you're like, all right, they're about to boost. Great defense, but it's a great read there by me. No, not expecting to go and shoot the ball. Don't land fade. And why are we getting caught? Keep getting caught behind them. That's not good enough by me. All right, Batum, go get it. Batum, go get it. There we go, we got him. Oh, it's open. And it's green by Nick Batum. Let's go. His card is the it factor. He has the it factor. I think I'm not gonna like overly sweat to get him, but I'll be happy when I do get him, basically. It's not good defense. We got lucky. Pro 3 to the basket, easy dunk. Like that behind the back, I'm telling you. Like, yes, you may not see people hyped as much over that behind the back because it's not. Like last year, that behind the back literally could be used to deep hatch dribble glitch. Basically, deep hash and glitch the opponent. It was a game changer. But like Nick Batum in that game, 9 of 11 from the field, being guarded by Opal Jimmy Butler. 9 of 11. Basically going by, dunking on Jimmy Butler and Wade a few times. Without getting a single contact dunk. He just blew by them with that behind the back boost like. This card is kind of gone like under the radar in this game. He has really gone under the radar, but this is like, I think Kyle Lowry, as far as obviously the like, I think they're called like storyline rewards in FIFA. They're like agenda rewards. Kyle Lowry, apart from the level 40s, Kyle Lowry's been the best we've seen so far. Nick Batum is either number 2 or number 3 in terms of value. Because like he's way better than the Kemba card. He's way better than Kemba. Kemba's basically just JoJo White or Mo Williams. He's also way, way better than anything we've seen previously. And there's a massive gap between him and Robert Covington. I'm saying that now. Batum's got that behind the back. His dunk animations are good. And that release, base 40. Either gen is fantastic. Like on current gen, he's basically like a mixture between Bruce Bowen and Boris Diaw. He's a mix between Bruce Bowen and Boris Diaw and can speed boost. That's basically what he is on current gen, which is still a really, really solid card. But on next gen, as you guys saw, he is a card that when used correctly can be one of like your go-to guys on a really, really good team. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Huge thank you again for Son of 4 for letting me use his account. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.